So great to be back. Sometimes, man, when you're away from your happy place, you start to feel unhappy. But you're back in your place. All right. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what time it is. And y'all know who y'all looking at. Welcome to Club Pizzle. I want to thank each and every last one of y'all out there for y'all continued support of this platform. I want to thank each and every last one of y'all for y'all support for this podcast. I want to thank each and every last one of y'all for y'all support of me. Let me give y'all some hand claps. It's because of y'all. And when I say y'all, I'm talking about my real ones. It's because of y'all that I'm here. It's because of y'all that I'm still doing this. It is because of y'all that every single thing that I get nominated for is because of y'all. Because y'all hit these places and y'all get those votes in. It's because of y'all that I was up for Best of Cleveland Scene magazine for Best Sports Podcast. It's because of y'all, right? And as you know, unfortunately, we did not bring that thing home. But congratulations to Here We Go Brownies for getting that. Respect, salute, all of that. I've had over 24 hours to sit around and process. I was gonna come on yesterday and talk a little bit about it. I just couldn't do it, man. I came home. I cranked the PS5 on. Yes, I'm actually playing my PS5. It's not just sitting up in my room collecting dust. I I turned on the PS5. I played some MLB The Show. It's crazy on that game. I'm trying to get traded. They won't trade me on there because my team sucks. I'm playing for the Oakland A's on there, by the way, y'all. And I was doing pretty good, but that team sucks. I'm trying to get off. I'm trying to get from them. But anyway, I played that for a while, and I looked up, and it was just like I wasn't feeling yesterday at all. I was bummed out. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was bummed out about not winning. And thank everybody for putting y'all votes in. Um, thank everybody for the words of encouragement, everybody for the comments and the inboxes and the phone calls. Thank y'all. I greatly appreciate y'all. Don't think that I don't appreciate that, because I do. I looked at those things, and again, I processed everything. So, you know, I didn't want to get on here and go live yesterday and record something that I was gonna look back at today and be like, nah, you was bugging. Because hey, I didn't get it this year. Hey, there's always next year, and hey, there's more stuff that's up. There's more stuff coming up. So we just can't. I just, again, being bummed out about it. I sulked a little. And then I also I went and I had a drink and I had me some wings. And I came home and I went to sleep at 8:00. 8:30 yesterday. That's how crazy, like, that's just how I felt yesterday. I needed to sleep that off. But today's a new day, and I had this to look forward to today. Had some things that I wanted to be able to talk to you guys about today. I just wanted to get that out because my real ones are the ones who are watching and listening to me. So I just what I'm just giving my real ones and telling my real ones, those that I haven't had an opportunity to talk to. I'm just like, this is for y'all. This first part of this show is for y'all. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all know we only here for a good time and not a long time. Um, so that's that, man. You know, I just knew I had today to look forward to come in, and this is my happy place, whether y'all know it or not. This is my happy place. Being here, coming down to my basement, turning my equipment on, sitting behind my desk, cranking up the good old roadcaster, turning on my television, which I have some highlights on, pouring me a drink, and being able to come and sit down and do something that I love to do so much, and that's talk sports, and that's talk about sports. I've been biting my tongue all week about what I'm getting ready to get into. A little bit, like I posted, but I didn't. But you know, this is my happy place. So thank y'all for everything yesterday, the comments and the wishing me luck and the votes. And just thank y'all for everything that y'all did. So this is my opportunity to give y'all what y'all came here for. This is my now. I'm gonna continue to give y'all what what y'all came here to see and came here to listen to. And that's me giving y'all the good old sports shit. I'm going to start because y'all know we here for a good time, not a long time. I'm gonna start with the hottest story of the week. Still the hottest story of the week. It's two hot stories of the week, but this one in particular happened over the weekend, last weekend, and of course it carried over right Monday morning, right in the Monday block of ESPN and everywhere else, and social media was going crazy. Caitlin Clark. As y'all know, Caitlin Clark, rookie, number one pick out of Iowa, WNBA, Indiana Fever. Was she was hit with what I seen and what I deem as being a dirty hit by one Kennedy Carter. And everybody is going crazy. The internet is going crazy. You got ESPN going crazy. You got Fox going crazy. You got Pat McAfee out here bugging over this. Now check this out. As a competitor, as someone who likes to compete, as someone who likes to get out there and mix it up and talk a little bit of trash and do this, that, and the third, I'm all for getting physical between the lines, between the within the whistles, and we're gonna talk trash. And after the game, I'm gonna hug you, and we're gonna drink, and we're gonna kick it. I'm all for that. I'm all for some physicality, but that shit that Kennedy Carter did, that was not a basketball play. It's exactly what Caitlin Clark said. It was not a basketball play. Y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want. I don't care today. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. She did this. She did that. She talked trash. She did this. She talked trash. Yeah, I'm going to talk some trash to you, especially if I'm going to bust your ass, especially if I know that I'm better than you. And not think, just know I'm better than you and know that I can say any little thing and can throw you off of your game. I'm going to talk me some trash. Ask everybody out there, anybody who participated in the trappy game. Shout out to Trap. And I am getting that kickball game popping. Chris Styles, I got you, big dog. We gonna meet. We gonna link. We gonna talk about it. But anybody who did participate in the trappies in those games, y'all knew what time it was. From the time they announced it, I was talking trash. I talked trash for weeks. I got on my show and I talked trash, right? I talked trash to Meech because shout out to Meech the Shredder because that's my guy. That's my dog. Like, yeah, I'm gonna talk some trash. Second time around, I was talking trash to EDH. Me and him never got to play against each other, but I talked trash. Anybody that was out on that field saw me. I was out there. I was competing. We talked trash. And what did we do at the end? We hugged it out and we went out to the bar and we had some drinks. And that was that. I'm with that. I'm with the physicality. It's sports. You're going to get physical, right? One couple things I'm not going to do. I'm not going to intentionally try to injure you. And I'm not going to do anything dirty. And that's not within the rules. Like hit you while your back is turned. Hip check you while your back was turned. Kennedy Carter was wrong for that shit. Now, I'm not going to kick y'all back in because of what I seen from some people and how some of y'all acted. I'm off of that. I'm trying to move on from doing that type of stuff. I'm chilling from that. People like Caitlin needs to toughen up. What the fuck is that supposed to be? She said, like, I didn't think it was a basketball play. Yes, and she said she feel like she's being hammered. And she is being hammered. We've seen what's happened in 10 games. They've been kicking her ass. Hard picks. Her teammates not calling out the picks. And I'm going to get to her teammates in a minute. A lot of physicality going on. And that's fine. And people like WNBA is physical. That's cool. I'm with that. It's all fine and dandy. Some of the physical plays, people brought up the Angel Reese play with a girl. They were going for a play. Angel did this shit to her in the game. She elbowed her, threw her arm out, whatever. Like, it was within the rules of the game. But Kennedy Carter's move, that shit that she did was wrong. It was a hip check while the ball was not in play. And Caitlin's back was turned. That's coward shit. If you ask me. Now, people shout out to Matt Barnes. Salute to Matt Barnes. Because when I saw the play, I was like, where the fuck is her team at? Where is her teammates? Now, and this, you know this. You fight for your team. You don't want to hurt, or you don't want what is the cash cow. And let's be honest, Caitlin Clark is the cash cow for the Indiana Fever. Why the fuck do you think they move in games? They are selling out arenas across the country. I think they are playing their home games in the arena where the Indiana Pacers play. That's the cash cow. They've already broken their attendance from last year in like 5 home games. You don't want to protect that? Listen, if she's not playing, ain't nobody coming. And y'all know that's the truth. So where was her teammates? Aaliyah Boston was there because she was taking the ball out, but Aaliyah's not, Aaliyah's a star, the other star. Where's the rest of these women at? I don't want to say girls because I see people making, they're not girls, they're women. Where were the rest of these young ladies? Somebody was supposed to shove Kennedy Carter's ass to the ground. Somebody was supposed to take a swing at Kennedy Carter. Somebody on the Indiana Fever was supposed to dog walk Kennedy Carter. And that's the truth. That's the double truth. That's the triple dog truth. Y'all know that as well as I know that. That's why they 2-8. And that's why in 2 or 3 years, when the Indiana Fever do turn things around finally, none of them going to be on the team. It's going to be Caitlin, Aaliyah, and it's going to be, what is the WNBA roster? 15, 12? It's going to the rest of them, just fill in the blank with whatever the rest of the number is, because them girls not going to be on there, let alone, they might not even fucking be in the league. Protect your star, protect your rookie. Now, all of the rookies have been getting beat up. Shout out to Cameron Brink for her comments. But let's get back to this, man. I did not like the play. Didn't like the play at all. I didn't like the hip check. No, wait, I take that back. No, I didn't like the play. What I hated even more was the way she handled it. The way she handled it. I'm not talking about her. I'm not talking about her. No, baby girl. This ain't the type of thing that you can do on the court and then try to play that role off of it. It's too many eyes. It's too many eyes on the league right now, mama. It's too many eyes. Everybody gonna want to know what's going on. People gonna watch the press conference just because of who did it and who she did it to. So they gonna be watching, and they want to know. I want to talk to her. I don't know what she said. But then you proceed to jump to social media and say something. Nah, baby. Nope. It's like Draymond said, if you're going to do it, you got to do it all the way. If you're going to play the villain role, if you want to wear the black hat, baby, you got to wear that hat all the time. You want to be the villain? You want to be the bad guy? I can bring up your past record. I can bring up this is your third WNBA team. I can bring up the fact that you just came back to the WNBA after 2 years of not being in the WNBA and playing overseas. I can bring that up. And everybody is going to bring that up. You know why? Because you made a dirty ass play on someone who is on one of the stars and the future stars of this league. You knew you should have known this. You do that to her, everybody's going to Google you. Everybody's going to run right to your social media. So you got to own it. If you want to wear the black hat, wear the black hat. If you want to be the villain, be the villain. Take it off of Angel Reese, because Angel Reese wants to play villain so bad. And I love Angel Reese. I love the way she plays the game. But no. You're not the one that needs to be playing that role. And before y'all get started, I'm talking about what she's doing on the court. I don't want to hear this. Why? And this is something else I'm gonna say, and I don't want to hear. I just don't want to hear. Y'all know what I'm about to say. This is not the type of press that the WNBA needs right now. Because it's drama. I'm only seeing people post about the drama. Caitlin Clark got hard foul. Angel Reese got hard foul. I'm not hearing nothing about how the Las Vegas Aces are kicking ass. I'm not hearing anything about how the New York Liberty are kicking ass. I'm not hearing anything about how well Cameron Brink is playing for the LA Sparks. All I'm hearing is y'all talking about Caitlin Clark when she plays bad and when she makes a bad play. And when somebody hard fouls her, y'all laughing about this shit. Some of y'all have never played ball in this show. Some of y'all have never done anything competitive except for fucking play Monopoly in trouble, and it shows. This is not the type of press that they need. The press needs to go on actually how the basketball in the WNBA is pretty good. And it has been pretty good. I don't watch a lot, but I watch enough to know, hey, some of these girls can play. Aja Wilson, whew. Sabrina. What can you say? I'm just Breanna Stewart. I'm throwing names out. Diana Taurasi is the all-time leading scorer. Diana Taurasi is still great. We talk about Brittany Griner because we know Brittany Griner. She's still trying to clean her image up and get herself back to where she needs to be. Sue Bird, one of the greats, just retired. Teresa Weatherspoon is the coach of the Chicago Sky. Listen, I can sit here and give y'all a WNBA. I can school y'all on some WNBA shit. I can take y'all back to 1997. But I won't do that right now. But I can take y'all back to 97. I can take y'all back to Cynthia Cooper and Cheryl Swoops and Tina Thompson, the original big three of the WNBA. Won the first 4 WNBA championships. Rest in peace, Kim Parrott. Those were some squads. Van Chancellor coaching them. I could take you back to Teresa Weatherspoon, Rebecca Lobo with the New York Liberty. I can talk to y'all about Delisha Milton and Lisa Leslie for the LA Sparks. I can talk to y'all about so much of this just because I did watch and because I did pay attention. We can go along the list. Like I can even go back further from I can talk about Teresa Edwards. I watched the women in the Olympics play and wonder, hey, where they at? I remember Dawn Staley when she was playing for those Olympic teams. They were like the women dream team. Dawn Staley, Teresa Edwards, Lisa Leslie, Rebecca Lobo, Jennifer Rosati. Let's talk about it. I can drop names. I can do all of that. See, I'm just showing y'all that I'm qualified and how unqualified y'all are. That's just how I'm feeling. Let me get my shit. Let me cook. But this isn't the press that they need. And I'm going to tell y'all something. As soon as the Stephen A's, the Shannon Sharps, the Skip Baylesses, the Colin Cowherds, the Michael Smiths, the Max Kellermans, the Mike Greenbergs, the guys on the big networks, as soon as they start talking about this and covering this and actually breaking down actual games, the minute one of these players say, well, why is it you a man? Why are you talking about women? I'm out. And you know it's coming. The minute Stephen A. Smith criticizes Angel Reese for something bad that she did on the court, that's exactly what's going to happen. If Shannon Sharp does it, they're going to fry him. If Skip Bayless does it, they are going to fry them the fuck up. Tell me I'm lying. Y'all can't, because y'all know I'm telling the truth. Moving on. As we speak, or as y'all are watching this, and I hope y'all got it on mute, the NBA Finals is getting started. The NBA Finals, finally. I don't think that we've had this long of a break for the NBA Finals since like 2017. Y'all know what happened in 2017. Cavs, Warriors ran it back. It seems like the season is over and we haven't had basketball in forever. It's been a damn week. Both teams have had time to rest. The Dallas Mavericks and the Boston Celtics. Quick little breakdown because we're here for a good time, not a long time. The Dallas Mavericks, their road to the NBA Finals. They beat the LA Clippers, they beat the Oklahoma City Thunder, and they beat the Minnesota Timberwolves. I believe they did all of that on the road. That's crazy, right? As the 5 seed. They were the 5 seed, right? Am I right or am I wrong? You know, they got gang, they got Luka, they got Kyrie. One of the best backcourts that I've seen with two eyes, and they've only been together for a year and a half. And I've seen some good backcourts. But these two guys, man, Luka is that dude. Y'all know how I feel about Kyrie. Kyrie is one of my favorite 5 to watch in the league. I don't have to name the 5 right now. Just know he's one of those 5. Then you got PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford, who they brought over in trades, one from the Hornets, one from the Washington Wizards. This is a funny stat out there right now. Like the last 5 or however many NBA finals, it's been a former Washington Wizard on there. Like they got this whole little thing on YouTube. It's wild. It's crazy. It's funny. Who else we got there? Derek Lively is he gonna miss a shot this series? If he don't miss a shot, we may or may not see Tim Hardaway Jr. this series. Maxi Kleber is back for the Dallas Mavericks, and that's big. Because I wonder where he was all playoffs. It's like, damn, where's Kleber at? Because I like Maxi Kleber. He's one of those guys. He's one of the, I don't even want to call him a scrub. He's one of the lesser guys, or one of the others. There we go. He's one of the others that I like to watch because kid can play. Jason Kidd getting this team to the NBA Finals. Who would have thunk it? I had them getting to the conference finals. And I had them losing to the Nuggets. If they would have played the Nuggets, I had them losing. But what a run for this team. If it ends here, hell of a run, something to build on for next season. I think their cap space is okay. They would be able to go out and get somebody. Hey, I pray to God Tobias Harris don't end up in Dallas. All right, I quit. I don't know. Like, I have to bring up Tobias Harris at least once in every show. I don't know why. And I hate that I'm doing that because he'll fuck around and end up a Cleveland Cavalier, and I'm going to be sitting here crying my fucking eyes out if that happens. But I don't want to put that in the universe. I'm going to shut up. On the other side, Eastern Conference champion, the Boston Celtics. They defeated the Miami Heat in 5. They beat the Cleveland Cavaliers in 5, and they beat the Indiana Pacers in 4. Derek White, Jrue Holiday, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Kristaps Porzingis, who is back, and that changes everything. That is the best starting lineup in the NBA today. It's been the best starting 5 in the NBA all offseason after they made the trade for Jrue Holiday and for Kristaps Porzingis. They have been the best team all year. Al Horford coming off the bench. Peyton Pritchard coming off the bench. Joe Mazzulla has done a hell of a job in 2 years from taking over from Ime Udoka. To step into the position that he stepped into in that situation that happened. And all he's done is conference finals, NBA finals. I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. If I'm going to make a choice, look, I've been sitting back and watching y'all make y'all finals picks, and I've just been laughing. I can tell who's picking with their brain and who's picking with their hearts because y'all are all right. Enough. Celtics in 6. I'm picking the Boston Celtics. I think I picked them. No, I picked the Nuggets to go back to back. I think by my mid-season report, I picked the Celtics. And once the playoffs started, I picked the Celtics. I'm sticking with the Celtics. I am not a fan of the Boston Celtics, not by any stretch of the imagination. Love Jason Tatum, love Jaylen Brown, love Drew Holiday. Not a fan of the Boston Celtics at all. If I had any reason to come up here and be a homer and say, I don't want to pick the Celtics, they beat my team, I would do that. But that would just be me being a homer. And I ain't doing that. I'm going to be responsible and talk about this, try to attempt to talk about this objectively. I'm going to I'm seeing what everybody else sees, or what most people see. That the Boston Celtics had the best starting five in the league, and that the Boston Celtics have been the best team in the NBA all season long. And they have beaten ass in the playoffs. 12-2. 12-2. And I'm supposed to believe that the Dallas Mavericks are going to win? No. Celtics in 6. I want to say 5, but I want to see 6 games. Father's Day, it'll end. It'll all end. And then I can flip that football and Olympic switch. And Jason Tatum is going to win Finals MVP. Just because they didn't give it to him for the Eastern Conference, I think that's a little bit of motivation for him. I'm not going to ask why y'all hate Jason Tatum again. I don't even give a fuck anymore. I think it's because he went to Duke and he plays for the Boston Celtics. I think that's why. I think that's what it is. And I'm gonna just stick with that. Before I get out of here, couple of quick little things. I got to talk about my Cleveland Cavaliers. The coaching search has begun. There are 6 names that have been either interviewed or granted permission to interview, and I think I said all of these names when the coaching search began. David Adelman has they have permission to interview David Adelman, Michael Norrie, Kenny Atkinson, James Borrego, Johnny Bryant, and Chris Quinn are so far 6 names on the list. I think they're going to go a little bit deeper there. They're going to make the search thorough, as they should. And I believe by the time the NBA Finals is over and the NBA draft rolls around, the Cleveland Cavaliers will have named their coach. Now, one name that is not on that list is J.J. Redick. I'm wondering if they're even going to give him an interview, or is he even going to take an interview? Because one, he's a commentator with the NBA Finals, and he said that is what he is focused on, and he is focused on his Mind the Game podcast with LeBron James. So we're just going to see there. Speaking of, the Los Angeles Lakers threw everybody for a loop. And here I go again, getting my show together and having my show prepared, knowing exactly what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about Caitlin Clark. I'm going to talk about the NBA Finals. I'm going to talk about the Cavs coaching search. And I'm going to talk about what I'm going to end this show with. And here come the fucking Los Angeles Lakers. After I said the most obvious, J.J. Redick to the Lakers as their coach is the most obvious shit ever. Only to wake up this morning to see that they are prepared to give Danny Hurley everything except for Jerry Buss's ashes. Listen, y'all know I'm a Cavaliers fan, but I also root for the Los Angeles Lakers, and that was way before LeBron got there. Showtime Lakers is as far as I go back. Shaq and Kobe Lakers. I used to get in mad arguments when I was in high school and beyond about the Shaq and Kobe Lakers. So to see this bullshit Rob Pelinka is doing, I really have an issue with Rob Pelinka, and I don't think Rob Pelinka should be the general manager of the Los Angeles Lakers. I think Jeannie Buss is really fucking up. Rob Pelinka has fumbled LeBron James really, really bad. He makes Danny Ferry look like fucking Jerry West. How many coaches is this since LeBron has been there? How many? This would be like the third, the fourth? You fired Darvin Ham after 2 years. And he'll probably never get another fucking job just because the Los Angeles Lakers, like that's a job that will kill you. And I think JJ Redick probably looked at that and said, hey, maybe I want to start my coaching career somewhere else. Because if I take this job and I don't succeed, that's going to fuck up my coaching career for life. Look at Frank Vogel. Look what he's going through. Fired from the Lakers, took a year off, went to the Suns, got bounced in the first round, and got fired. Who was before that? Luke Walton? Rob Pelinka is a bad general manager. And I knew that when Magic Johnson was like, yo, this dude stabbed me in the back. And he gutted the 2020 championship team. You should have ran it back, kept that team together, and ran it back. But what the fuck do I know? Danny Hurley, listen. I don't have an issue with Danny Hurley. I just don't think that today, I don't think college coaches can do the NBA. This is not the 80s anymore. This is not the 90s, even though it really didn't work in the 90s. Name me a college coach that came in the 90s and made a difference. Calipari came and went right back. Rick Pitino came and went right back. Billy Donovan did okay, but he quit. He was fucking quitting, y'all. I just don't see in this era today of crybaby millionaires and billionaires where a college coach can do it. Look at what the fuck happened with John Beilein in Cleveland. Now, I know Danny Hurley, he has the coaching pedigree. It's in his genes. His dad, may he rest in peace, Bob Hurley Sr., one of the greatest coaches ever. His brother, Bobby Hurley, Duke guy. Hell of a player. Career got cut short because of an accident. He's now head coaching out at the University of Arizona. I just knew Bobby Hurley was going to take the Duke job or have the Duke job. And I believe at some point Bobby Hurley is coming home and coaching the Brotherhood. And he has back-to-back NCAA championships. So it's not finalized yet as of me recording this. But Danny Hurley is in line to have the LA Lakers job. I don't even want to talk about. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna say what I said about Bron. I'm done with it. And before I get out of here, there was a discussion or a couple of podcasts going on. I love watching all the former players' podcasts. Draymond, Gil's Arena, Mind the Game, Pat Bev. JJ Redick has another podcast P. I love watching the ex-players podcast. There's another one out there, Rasheed Wallace, and I believe it's Bonzi Wells. They have their own pod, and Rasheed Wallace said that their 04 Pistons team could beat the 2017 Golden State Warriors. And I couldn't disagree more. Now, we were able to watch that team up close. That is Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, the greatest shooting team of all time. It is probably one of the best top four teams in NBA history. The 96 Bulls, can't deny that, 72-10. One of the Lakers teams, the 87, 88 team, the 2001 team, you take your pick. 86 Celtics are up there. But, and you can throw the 17 Warriors in there. Nobody's going to tell me that a team that averaged like 70 points a game is going to beat the greatest shooting team of all time, no matter how great their defense is. On a bad night, the Golden State Warriors is ringing up 90 points. The fucking 04 Pistons were averaging 70-some points. And everybody like the rules this. I don't give a fuck what era they in. I don't give a fuck what the rules are. I watched LeBron James score 25 straight on that Pistons team. Kevin Durant is getting a 40 ball. You think Chauncey Billups is going to chase Steph around all of those picks? Steph getting a 30 ball. Klay going to give you a 20 ball just because. How many points is that? That's 90. That's 90 between those three. Draymond gonna give you like 10. Sean Livingston giving you 12 off the bench. On a good night, on a bad night, Iggy gonna give you 10. Jaja gonna get some tip ins. I'm trying to think if Festus Ezeli was on that team. Y'all out your mind. You telling me the math ain't mathing, like the threes for the twos. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to stop. And y'all know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all got to stop letting y'all hatred for the Golden State Warriors blind y'all from the fact that this is one of the greatest fucking teams of all time, no matter how they put it fucking together. Y'all can call Kevin Durant all the fuck y'all want. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. They didn't break no rules to put this team together. And y'all watch this team just like I watched this team. I watched this team beat the dog shit out of everybody. They went 16-1. They ran through the Western Conference Finals like crazy. They whooped our ass. They beat the shit out of us. Kevin Durant was the difference between 2016 and 2017. We know if Kevin Durant doesn't go there and they run it back, the Cleveland Cavaliers are back-to-back champions. And that Golden State Warriors team is done. Splash Brothers no more. We know this. But y'all know 35 made the difference. Greatest shooting team ever. They are one of the best teams of all time. I don't give a fuck. So y'all got to let that bullshit go. We're going to wrap it up there. Y'all want to talk about that, man. Y'all can argue with yourself in the comments. I said what I needed to say. The Warriors, the 17 Warriors in foe. Simply because the 04 Pistons can't score. Where the fuck are the points coming from? Where the points coming from? Draymond was all defense. Did he win defensive? No, he didn't win defensive player of the year that year. Matter of fact, who did win 2017 defensive player of the year? I know Draymond was all defense that year. Everybody like Tayshaun Prince can't guard Kevin Durant. Tayshaun Prince couldn't guard a LeBron James that couldn't shoot. What the fuck y'all think Kevin Durant gonna do to Tayshaun Prince? Y'all out of your fucking minds. Y'all are. Listen, man. I really don't mean no. Oh, the 2017 Golden State Warriors. Draymond Green was the defensive player of the year. Rasheed Wallace, you ain't getting no buckets. Let's stop playing, y'all. Stop. Just stop. Cut the shit. The 04 Pistons are getting swept. Ass beat. Hot pick and rolling their asses to death. Spacing and pacing their asses to death. Come on out for this hot pick and roll, Ben. And let Steph just walk to the cup. Come on, man. Are y'all serious? Y'all want to play these games with me? Let's play this game. The Pistons never seen offense like that. They never seen so many players moving at one time. They never seen the ball whip around the way the Golden State Warriors whip that thing around. You not doubling nobody. And you think that Tayshaun Prince is going to guard Kevin Durant for 48 minutes, you are out of your rabbit-ass mind. If you think Rip Hamilton is going to guard Klay Thompson, you are out of your rabbit-ass mind. Chauncey Billups is not chasing Steph Curry for 48 minutes. Y'all are outside of y'all minds. And I know what y'all are saying. Well, what about the Pistons on offense? They average 75 points a game. So what are we talking about? On a bad shooting night, the Golden State Warriors are scoring 95. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Come on, y'all. With that said, we're going to get out of here. Again, thank y'all for your support. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all know what it is, man. Tune in. Next week, we got stuff planned next week. I'll name this segment later, comes back. Pizzle's Picks comes back because we have yet another WWE Premium Live event, Clash at the Castle. So we're going to do pre-show, post-show for that next Saturday. I'll name this segment later. We'll be back sometime during the week. And I'll be back here next Thursday for Club Pizzle. So y'all know what it is, man. Always protect your peace, protect your energy. The message is more important than the messenger, and creators be great. Stay positive because negative energy is trash. Until next week, y'all. Peace.